Welcome, my friends. Myself, Mr. Bulake Bhavashuk, रयत शिक्षण संस्था बाबासाहेब मराठी आर्ट्स अँड न्यू कॉमर्स सायन्स कॉलेज, राजापूर, डिस्ट्रिक्ट रत्नागिरी. Today's lectures, we are going to discuss the new chapters, agrochemicals. Fungicides. Fungicides are the chemicals that prevent, destroy, or inhibit the growth of fungi. In India, tropical country with having the high humidity, crops are infected by fungal attacks, and therefore the fungi in the plants that lack the chlorophyll. Therefore, sorry, hence fungi cannot make their own food, hence they are parasitic in nature. Fungi are broadly classified as first is fungistatics. These fungistatics not kill the fungi but inhibit the growth of fungi. Second types is a protectants. These fungi are used to check the entry of fungi into the plants. Next, eradicants. The eradicants which are shows destroy and control the establish of organism. Next, systematic fungicides. These are protect from pathogenic fungi. For examples, dicarboxymides derivatives which are useful, like the name is a captan, second is a captafol, another is a folpate. Such fungicides chemicals are used. Another is a benzimidazole, also use thiabendazole, etc. Next, rodenticides. Rodenticides are the chemicals which are used to prevent, inhibit growth, destroy, or the kill rodents. Rodenticides are applied as a bites to control the rodent pest. The bites should have no repellent action. They should make rats go out into the open space and to die. They should have much lower toxicity to the domestic animals. For examples, the Umatilil, Pindon, and Crimidine, which are highly toxic to the rats. Next points, we have see the plant growth regulators. Plant growth regulators are the chemicals that cause the acceleration or retardation of the rate of growth or maturation of the plants. Hormones are natural substances produced by the plants that control growth, initiate flowering, and cause blossoms, etc. Plant growth regulators are either natural or synthetic, which are applied directly to the target plants to alter its life process or its structure to improve the quantity, increase the yield, facilitate harvesting. The plant growth regulators, which are classified as the auxins, gibberellins, cytokinins, inhibitors, and ethylene generators. So firstly, we have see the auxins. Auxins are the compounds which are used for elongation in shoot cells. The naturally occurring auxins is like a indole acetic acid, like another is a chloromiquant, which reduce the stem length and reducing the height of cereals. Next is the gibberellins. Gibberellins, which are used to increase the stalk length, yield of celery, to break down dormancy of potato seeds and delay fruit maturity. Gibberellic acid also used to initiate flowering and which are used for the control of different insect pests. Gibberellic acid is applied to changes in metabolism of the host to control decrease of plant. Next is the cytokinins. Cytokinins are the compounds that use for stimulate cell division in plants like biotin, which are delays degradation of the chlorophyll. Next is inhibitors, which are the compounds inhibit or retard the physiological or biochemical process in plants and also accelerate ripening. Next is ethylene generators. Ethylene generator can inhibit the growth and accelerate the leaf and flower drop, etc. Next point, we have see the some advantages of agrochemicals. First advantage, the agrochemicals which are used to improve the soil and crop conditions. Second advantage, to better protection and harvest against unpredictable loss and disease or the pest. Next advantage, which are used to improve both quality as well as quantity of the food and increase the food product. Next, decrease the cost of the food by increasing the food product. If we increase the food production, absolutely decrease the cost of that. Next is the consumer benefits. Yes, we have used the pesticides, the consumer to consume high quality. Next, and produce the free of insect blemishes and contamination. The new types of pesticides we have used like herbicides and fertilizers prevent and damage the crop. So such advantages which are useful for the agriculture. Next, but some of the disadvantages also there for is agrochemicals. The first is it is the pollution problem through their spray, drip, or any other method to get the pollution. Next, it is very dangerous problems like cancer, number of pesticides which are used in foods, foods, etc. to cause the cancer. Next, it is a biomagnification, means that they can be used in higher concentration each level in food chain. Next, bioaccumulation. Bioaccumulation means which are used in higher concentration and which they are permanently stored in body tissues. Permanently stored in body tissues. Next, they are able to kill useful organisms. Pesticides are kill all the organisms which are useful for the agriculture. Also, they disrupt the imbalance of the ecosystems, like they decrease the rain and increase the drought in many places. Another, they could cause the birth defect like a polio, etc. Next point, also we are going to the biopesticides. So some of these disadvantage we have see from it is the point of view. In place of pesticides, we have used as a biopesticides. Sorry, synthetically used pesticides in place of biopesticides. Biopesticides are chemicals which contains the pesticide derived from natural materials as animals, plants, bacteria, etc., which are usually inherently less toxic than conventional pesticides. They affect only target pest and closely related organisms in broad spectrum. Conventional pesticides may affect the organisms as different as birds, insects, mammals, etc. They are very effective in small quantities and openly decompose quickly, resulting lower exposure and largely avoiding the pollution problems caused by conventional pesticides. For examples, the Karanza oil. Karanza oil, which is extracted from the seeds of Karanza tree, which is commonly found in India. Karanza oil is used in agriculture just like a neem oil. It is a natural pest repellent having the similar insecticidal properties. It is very active ingredients of Karanza oil and it has nitrification inhibitory properties. Karanza oil is mostly used in externally. Second, biopesticides like a neem oil, which is obtained from kernels of fruits from the Azadirachta indica tree. The main active ingredient in neem oil is azadirachtin, an insect repellent. It is considered as insect anti-feeding agent and insect growth regulators. Neem oil possesses fungicidal, pesticidal, insecticidal, nematicidal, and herbicidal activity. Neem oil is used both internally as well as externally. Therefore, the biopesticides which are more oftenly used as compared to the synthetically prepared pesticide. Next point we have see some pesticides we have synthetically prepared like this. This is phenylhydrazine are treated with the acetaldehyde. What happens? The lone pair of that nitrogen is attacked and to get OH. After replacing the OH to get the double bond is here. Okay, so this is attached nitrogens. In acidic conditions, what happens? This nitrogen will get protonate. After protonations, this take the proton and transfer this double bond is here. Sorry, this double bond, the lone pair of this nitrogen is here. From the double bond is here. And to get the place of hydrogen is here. The lone pair of nitrogen is attacked on this carbon to get the OH. After formation of this OH, this CH3, one of the hydrogen is from the carbon-carbon double bond is here and loss of water molecule to get the carbon-carbon double bond. Then after what happens in acidic conditions, the lone pair of this nitrogen is from the double bond is here and take the proton and to get CH3. So loss of the given the lone pair, we get the positive charge on nitrogen. Then after minus H plus, this loss of H plus to get neutral of this nitrogen. Then we have add H plus. What happens in ammonia? The loss of ammonia are take place and to get indol. Then this chloroacetic acid we have treat. What happens? This lone pair of that form double bond and it's the alkyl replace this Cl. So attacks of this and potassium hydroxide strong base to form the salt like this. Then after we have added HCl, then what happens? The O minus convert to so this is indol 3 acetic acid is the product. Indol 3 acetic acid, which is naturally occurring plants hormone of the auxins class, which is effect including cell elongation, cell division for plant growth and development of promoters, obscuations, flowers and fruits. Next is a endosulfan which can be prepared. The endosulfan can be prepared like 2-butene 1,4-diacetate, 2-butene 1,4-diacetate. It can be reacts with hexachlorocyclopentadiene, hexachlorocyclopentadiene in xylene as a solvent, followed by hydrolysis in acidic medium. What happens? it get hydrolyzed of that bond. So this break these bonds. The two molecules of the acetic acid is replaced, and this OH convert to this OH, hydrolysis of the bond. Then after the endosulfan alcohol, which can be resolved by taking the thionyl chloride, this endosulfan alcohol, can be treated with thionyl chloride to produce endosulfan. How will you date? This OH minus is attack this sulfur, replace this Cl. Another OH minus